session, I go for a very quick disclaimer, then I try to shorten it every time that I do it to occupy less minutes of your time. This is a campaign from Curse of Strahd books. I will be using the books as a reference, but for most of the stuff I'm going to be doing, I will be improvising a little bit, changing here and there some bits and bobs, because I like to put my own twist even on a pre-made adventure, because it makes a little bit more different. So if I'm not following exactly how you expect the adventure to be going, this is how I play usually this game, and I put always my own twist on everything. The second thing is, as I said probably earlier, I am Italian, so the English that I'm using sometimes is not going to be the correct one or the proper words being used. So bear with me while I try to mix together two languages in one brain and having some form of understanding of the English language for everybody that is with me today and trying to make sense of my words. Without further ado, we're going to be doing a very quick recap. Last time we were playing, we entered in some secret rooms. We found interesting documents that outline some bigger body that has entered the scene, but we don't know yet who is this body is. We only know the name, Strahd von Zarovich, and the fact that he doesn't really respect anybody besides himself. In addition to that, we explored even more the Death House, or the House of Rose and Thorn, and we found a lot of different interesting items, and we left our adventurers, in this case, when they discovered a ballroom with a fantastic piano. Yes, Barry?
Oh, you go on. I'll speak after.
Okay.
I'll just sit awkwardly like this. It's
okay. And our wonderful bard has sat on the piano playing some fantastic melodies, and all of a sudden, howling of wolves have started on the bottom floor. And we ended up on this. We also, on the top floor, we found was hidden by a secret door. We also found a door that was locked, and Mr. Corto has actually found the key to this door. And but before, of course, going to open this door, we actually had this little adventure in the ballroom. Yes, Barry.
Yeah, I was taking a shower the other day, and I was thinking, we all somehow assumed that like the owners of the house are the baddies. However, like I remembered at some point that actually, like in the like hunting room downstairs, there is vampire hunting gear. So it's not the house of the baddies; it's the house of vampire hunters who hunt the baddies. And I guess at some point they lost. Yeah, like for some reason I was always thinking that, because the monster, the creepy children, the atmosphere, I was like, okay, so like these are, our enemies, but maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Just a random shower thought for you.
Shadow, that's a totally normal random shower thought. Absolutely, 100%. That's what I think every morning. I wonder if such and such
wrong.
was actually a bad.
Yeah, I must be showering wrong. I don't think about you guys at all when I'm showering.
That's a bit disappointing.
My shower thoughts are in reverse, but I think that's because I'm a DM. So I think about how can I actually mess up my players. So.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, well, you are all in the ballroom with Lavender still sat at the piano. That probably she has stopped playing after she heard the howling of the wolves. And
I don't think that'd stop her from playing. To me, I think she'd just carry on knowing Lavender.
Yeah, I would continue playing. And by the way,
she probably hasn't even noticed it.
Yeah, I don't play piano, by the way, so I just like randomly do stuff, and I believe it's good, obviously. And then I hear the howls, and I'm like, oh, look, we actually have somebody to join us.
Exactly. Somebody to join us.
It's always you.
Exactly. So, what do you do, guys?
well, after hearing the howling, I'm gonna look at Thoric and I'm gonna ask, friends of yours?
Nope. And I'm gonna walk over to the doors, and I am gonna shut the doors.
You're gonna shut the doors
Shut the doors, man.
That's smart.
just in case, just in case
Yeah,
anything happens.
I don't like the sound of this. We've been in this house, we've seen some stuff already. So yeah.
I am. Evernon is going to move behind the piano, so he's has both. He's as far away from the door and behind the piano as well.
Okay.
Can I roll an insight check maybe to see if I remember if we closed? Oh, I did close that door behind us
You
because
did
the
close
fire
it.
lit. The door's guys. Listen, guys, we're okay. I closed the door behind us. Those wolves, unless they develop opposable thumbs, we're gonna stay in
Oh,
that
you
room.
already closed it.
Yeah, I closed that door. That's downstairs. We're good. We just need to not go back in there. Lavender, that might mean no more wine.
Well, we found the kitchen, so maybe we can continue scouting it.
That's true. That's true.
If we're super safe, should we just go downstairs and have a look?
Or, alternatively, we could move in the opposite direction of the howling and the very active wolves and go upstairs, and I'll pull the key out of my pocket and see if we can get in that room in the attic.
I'm just saying you're missing out on all the fun. That's okay.
We have very different ideas of what's fun. I'm bite-sized.
Literally bite size.
I agree. Small people should stick together.
Oh, now he wants
So-
to stick together.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're still in the room, still in the ballroom. You want to inspect even more the ballroom, or you're just waiting to hear if there's anything happening downstairs?
I wonder if... so when she played the piano,
Yes.
we heard the howling. I'm going to let my brain wander, and my brain's going to think if one musical instrument woke them up, maybe the other musical instrument will put them to sleep. And I'm going to sort of meander over towards the harp and then run my
You
fingers
can
along
ask me to do it.
Okay, all right. I'm going to... I will suggest...
I'm screaming over from the piano, what are you doing? It's my role.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you could... maybe you could play some of this, and maybe that will put them back to sleep, and then we won't have to worry about them. Do you play the harp?
What if the harp wakes up something else as well?
I guess we have to take the risk, Miss Zane. Go into the harp and actually started playing something decent.
Oh, you play harp. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, a little bit. Not my main instrument, but can do string stuff, so...
Yes.
Mhm.
So, as you start to play the harp in a nice, very well tuned. The harp itself is still very well tuned. It's not needing some chord adjustment or anything. It's just perfectly tuned. You start to play a nice music, and nothing really happens. It's just a nice melody. No howling. No sudden all the lights goes off. Nothing wrong happens.
Should we then go downstairs and check on the wolves? Because if they don't howl at me... Okay.
Or
We could not.
Why don't we
let
let's
the wolves do wolf stuff.
we can
you
always-
would know better about it.
Yeah, why don't we send Thoric down to check on the wolves, because he can talk to them in their own language and what have you, and then they can be friends, and then we cannot get eaten today.
Maybe they can get on our side even. We can feed ham.
Mm-hmm,
Oh no! Don't say that word.
mm-hmm.
And cheese.
we can go pay the ham tax.
I'm starting to get down with this check on the wolves plan, Lavender.
Oh.
I knew it.
You're convincing me.
I mean, I can. I do have communicate with. I can communicate with animals.
Mm-hmm.
Are
you going downstairs then?
Can we all go downstairs then, please?
Or what if you went down? We don't want to intimidate the wolves. It would be much less intimidating if you went alone.
You definitely closed the door, right?
Yeah, that door is definitely closed.
No,
Probably.
Why?
I can speak with animals too. We can have a nice chat and maybe find out more about this place and what happened and what the heck is going on.
You've already caused enough issues today, I think.
Today is probably like a couple of hours.
Yeah, exactly. Just in the last couple of hours alone, like, you know. All right,
I call it adventure. Like you can call it like problems. I call it adventure.
I can stay home and do nothing.
So I'm gonna walk back over to the doors. I'm gonna gingerly open them.
Okay, so
just in case the wolves have moved.
I'm gonna move to the previous floor if the system allows me.
No. I mean the doors up here.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, I'm clicking on stream. I'll click on stream like an idiot.
So yeah.
Are they still down? Are the wolves still in their room downstairs?
Yeah, there's nothing outside this room, and you don't see anything or hear anything, to be honest.
Okay, so I'll creep down the stairs then.
Okay.
I'm following.
The door where the wolves were is still closed.
Oh, thank God.
I'll be standing here on the stairs.
Okay.
So I'll go in there. I'll walk over to the door. I'll press my ear to it.
Yes.
I'll knock on the door lightly, and I'll be like, "Wolf, in the wolf language, Wolfies, can you hear me? Hello?"
You don't hear anything coming from the door, and you don't hear any sound. There's no reply, but you don't also hear any sound.
Can I look through the keyhole?
Yeah, you see the room.
Can I see?
No suspect movement.
I
What?
just speak with animals.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to do anything for this?
If it is a spell that you have, you have to just cast it, and it will affect. So you just say to me, "I'm casting speaking with animals," and you assume you do it.
I cast speak with animals, and I go to the door too, and I bang on the door loudly, and I'm like, "Hey boys, are you alive?"
Once again, there is no reply.
Then I politely move Torik aside and trying to opening the door for just like this much to peek inside.
So you see the room. For a little bit, you see the room. It seems everything normal. There's nobody going about in the room or walking inside the room. You don't see anything odd happening. But with the small opening you see, the only weird things you see is that I believe that since it opens this way, so you can probably see you can kind of see where the table where the wine was. This one, I think. Can I ping here? You see that table, but the odd thing is that you see here, and here the three wolves standing still, sat, but they still look as stuffed animals. So they are not anymore in the position you see them here on this map. They're not on the four legs. They are all in front of the tables here, sat down like good boys, but still as stuffed animals.
Oh, we're
as far as you can tell.
If the harp worked, we wouldn't know because the dogs would stop moving.
Oh, well, I have no problem with that at all.
Yeah, I opened the door wide and I yelled back to the rest of my group that they moved, but they still seem to be stuffed animals. And I walk into the room and just look at the wolves.
Yeah, the wolves, as you probably have looked at them before when you were in the room, they are real wolves. So there's not like a puppet or anything. Once these wolves were alive, but in the form that you can see them right now, they are stuffed animals. So probably they are being a prey of the huntsmen in the past, and they just got killed and now moved into a stuffed piece of furniture. But now the position is completely different, so they are sat down on the four legs, like dogs do sometimes, but they're still stuffed animals. They are not breathing. You don't see anything breathing. You don't see eyes moving or anything.
I yell again. I think the harp worked, and then I walk towards the wolf in the middle and I pat it on its head.
Yeah, the fur is a mix between real and probably some patches, because of course it has to be stuffed, so not always is completely fully real fur, but it feels like it sounds hollow when you pat it.
Lavender, I'm going to try something. I'm going to run back up to the music room.
Oh, I was going to propose it.
When I get back to the music room, with the intention of immediately running to the harp afterwards, should I hear a scream from my friend, I am going to go to the piano and play a couple of keys.
Okay.
Then I didn't wait. I don't want to kill Varia.
I'm gonna play that.
She's standing right next to the wolf as well.
I'm
literally petting it. Like,
this has been a huge mistake. I just am curious. I want to see.
Like, I was you on this one. Like, I was going to propose an experiment. Maybe we can actually use them. So.
Bochi's trying to decide how to not make you lose a hand right now.
As you play the piano, nothing happens.
Oh,
downstairs.
It's because I'm not a drow.
Do you want to switch?
Yeah, I'll switch. Let's switch. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You meet in the staircase.
Yeah, we'll high five on the way by.
Yes.
Yep.
So
That's like a low five for you. It's a high five for me. I don't need to stand as close to the wolves as she did.
No, exactly. You're not that type of daring adventure.
Yeah. I'll stand by the door with the door open.
Yes. You play the piano then?
Yeah, I yell back, was like, ready! And then I start playing the piano again in the most horrible way, very loudly, giving my all to it.
Yes. And nothing happens. The wolf stays in that position in front of the table. Nothing has changed.
Is the mouth, are their mouths open or closed?
Mouth is closed.
On all three?
On all three.
Can I pry one open?
You can try. I think you need to do a strength check for that.
Okay. No, I don't want to. No, never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to break the jaw off, because then I'm going to be racked with guilt for the rest of the session. So I'm not.
What if these wolves are alive, really, and you just snapped its jaw?
Yeah, I can't. I'm just thinking about Shadow right now, and if somebody tried to force her, I can't do it. So I'm happy with the dogs the way they are. I'll go give one a nice little pet. It's a good dog.
Okay.
I'm just in case on my way back, I stop by the harp and I just play something very quick.
Again, very nice music, very nice harp, but nothing happens.
Oh, confusion. I go back to the party.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done wasting time?
Yes, Dad.
Yeah, I think we can go look for the actual monster now.
I'm not sure if that was Aaronin or me.
Okay. Art imitating life.
Okay, to the attic.
To the attic.
To the
To the
attic.
attic.
Okay.
Whilst we're going upstairs, I take out my lute and I, just jam something like, to the attic we go! Woo!
Fantastic.
And this is Varia when she doesn't feel well, folks.
I have fever.
Oh
I
my
actually
god.
have fever.
Oh no.
So, oh.
Right. So you are at the attic, and the door with the dot is the one that was closed. You also have another door in front of it on the south of this landing, and another door at the end of this corridor on your left that you can explore.
I'd say let's just go for the coolest room, the one with the key. What do you think?
With the key.
I mean, we took so much time to find that key.
Mm-hmm.
Derailed a couple of times, so...
I've derailed this a lot, to be fair.
It's called adventuring.
Can we see
I'm
anything
down
out of this window?
Yes, I can reveal it for you. Just bear with me 1 secundo. No, is this the...
Oh, gee, I'm not Italian. How am I supposed to know what secundo means?
I was just mixing some Spanish and some Italian in a bad way. It's just another piece of the roof that probably goes down where the balcony you saw earlier is.
Okay.
It's one of them useless windows.
It actually can do the full thing, so you can see that basically there is nothing else below. Okay. So, are you opening the door with the key?
Yeah, I'll give the key to Aranin and let him open it.
Okay. Are you opening it then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I love how you guys just open doors. Like I'm peeking doors, like just gingerly open them. You guys are like, boom, open door.
Are you ready?
Amazing.
No, not really.
I am revealing the room.
Children!
This room contains a bricked up window flanked by 2 dusty wood frame beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides, and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Hang on, I want to test something real quick. Right. Are you guys going into the room?
Right. Yeah, I'm going into the room.
So look at the dollhouse a sec. And what I'm going to do, Wochi, is I'm going to run downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go and run out onto the balcony.
Okay.
Real quick. And then I'm going to run back upstairs. And I'm going to be like, did you guys see me?
I am saying I wasn't looking. I'm still processing the children.
I'm seeing you now.
I'm trying to figure out if this is like a direct. So if the things that go on in this dollhouse, I've got a really weird feeling about this dollhouse.
I have a very weird feeling about skeletons in the room that just kind of confirmed that the babies we've seen outside are apparently dead. Like, I mean, can we acknowledge? Can we just stop for a second to process that 2 very dead children lured us in this house to kill a monster?
I also don't understand this game. So are you trying to be invisible or what's going on, Thoric? Because I do see you now.
Thoric, do a perception check, please.
How do I roll perception?
You just roll a d20 and you add the perception bonus on your character sheet.
Perception bonus. +3.
Okay.
Let me pull roll 20 up.
Yes.
Roll a d20, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
D20 plus 3, 10.
You notice that the house is actually really, really detailed. The dollhouse is actually really, really detailed. But in the overall, it seems that it's just a dollhouse. But it feels like it is being really details.
Well, is my detect magic still running, right?
It might be still running. I don't think a lot of time has passed since the last time you used it.
So am I detecting any magic?
There is a faint aura of magic, but you can't pinpoint why there is this faint aura of magic on this dollhouse. Everybody in the room, of course, is more than welcome to roll a perception check as well if they want to investigate this dollhouse. I singled out Thoric because he was the one especially working on the dollhouse. But if you think there is something weird about that, you can do another one.
Perception.
I just love how like everyone else is so bothered about the skeletons, and it's just like I haven't even seen these. I'm just like, dollhouse? This is strange.
I'm looking at Thoric and I'm asking, what is it you're trying to do with the dollhouse? Perception check is 10.
Okay, thank you. Sean, Koto, you rolling as well, or you're not bothered about the dollhouse?
I'm going once I'm able to, I'm going to want to look at it to see if I can find in the dollhouse stairs to a basement, so that they know where to look in the physical house. But
somebody's smart.
Well, they're all crowded around it. I'm gonna just sort of stand over the kids and be sad.
Okay.
I have.
Yes, Story.
I was going to say it's almost as if I haven't noticed the skeletons yet, and I kind of turn around and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Okay. So, Erwin, the things that you notice is that by looking at the ground floor of the dollhouse, you actually see the room with the wolves in there, and you see 3 little statues of the wolves in the position of standing next to the table, like the second position, not the initial one that were all around the room. And in a corner, like in a little box next to the dollhouse, you actually see the initial statuing of the wolves on the 4 legs. They were the first position you saw them. It feels like somebody moved around the statuing and actually made something happens in the house.
How is it so creepy?
How small large is this? Could I put one of those statues, switch them out?
Yeah, so the statuine is probably like 7 centimeters tall in this shape.
Mm-hmm.
So like a normal miniature for like an RPG type of thing. So that's the current size of them.
So can I take one of the wolves out and then put one of the other statues back in?
Yes, you can.
I'll try to do that.
I look at Aranin and I'm saying like, okay, so you had issues with us testing the real wolves, and now we're just playing dolls.
Yeah.
I'll join. In the meanwhile, I take the skeletons and put them in their beds, and I tuck them in under the blankets.
So let me
Sorry.
You should put a wolf in the attic.
That's what I was just thinking. I was thinking to myself, can I if I pick one of the wolves up and put it in the room that we're in, will it just appear in front of us?
So
I didn't want to try that. That's why I did the other thing.
So the moment Varia approaches the skeletons.
Fuck. Did they break everything again?
Why is it always you?
I just thought my children are on the floor. I mean, they're dead, but who cares? So I decided to put them into their beds.
So the moment you start to, touch one of the skeletons, what you see is that in front of you, I would say around here, the two ghosts appear in
That's
front
not
of
so
you,
bad.
which are the ghosts of the few kids.
Rose and Thorn.
Yes. And the only thing that they say almost at the same time is, don't touch our toys.
I wasn't touching anything.
Wait, did they say that to Did they say that to Lavender?
That's
Yes, well, to all of you,
Oh, okay.
in the
So
room.
it wasn't like she went to pick up the skeletons and they were like, "Hey, don't touch our toys."
it was the elf.
Okay.
Mhm.
It was the elf.
And whilst I'm tucking in the babies in their beds, I say, you see? And I lost my train of thoughts. And I say, you see? Another proof that they're very dead.
The shape of these ghosts is the same way that you saw them in the first time on in the street. So it's not like a different version of them. It's the same version of them. And they stand there staring at you, implying that you should be stopped playing with their toys.
Or what? Or what, babies? What you gonna do? You are so very dead.
I
Even
wouldn't.
though you are not solid.
I wouldn't antagonize the dead.
You antagonizing.
I know that it's probably difficult to understand for a bard like you, but please don't.
Maybe leave the dead.
And also,
be.
I go to the dollhouse and I pretend to play with it.
Oh my god!
Not touching anything, but just like pretending.
Okay.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Ochi's reading his tax bill.
Yes, I am reading my tax bill at the moment. I am definitely reading my tax bill at the moment. Can you please, Varia, do a Constitution saving throw, which means that there is a box next to your characteristics that says saving throws, and there is one that says Constitution. So you roll a d20, and you add your saving throw bonus for the Constitution.
Wait a second, I'm looking for... Okay, Constitution. And how do I roll saving throw?
You just roll the d20 as usual, and you add the bonus of the Constitution saving throw. If there is no number, it's just a pure bonus of the Constitution.
15.
So you see the ghost of Rose. Actually, you don't see it because you're playing with the dollhouse, so it's coming from behind you. You all see the ghost of Rose whooshing towards Varia and Lavender, and disappearing into Lavender.
Wow.
Lavender, now you are currently having what we can call it as a possession. You are possessed by the ghost of Rose. You are still yourself in terms of the Constitution saving throw that you have done has allowed you to keep yourself into this possession, so you can still move about and be yourself, but at the moment you also feel an additional presence inside of you and inside your head.
That's ominous.
And I say, okay, that's not what I expected. And then I say, I told you not to touch my toys.
Oh my god.
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Why are you so grumpy?
Rose, can we have our friend back? I promise I won't let her play with your toys. You probably shouldn't put your fingers in there.
I mean, we're both here, just having fun. Do you want to play with us?
No.
The feeling you start to feel, Lavender, is that you started to feel really cold inside of you. Like the outside is normal, but the inside of you is the temperature you can feel is like lowering by the minute.
You might want to get out of that, child. You don't know where it's been.
Child isn't me. That sounds so bad. And then yeah, I say, guys, I don't think I feel so good. Can we run downstairs real quick and grab that wine? Because I think that would help.
Arwin, can you do I think there's an arcane check. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good one. A 7.
You know that there is a way to reverse ghost possessions, but at the moment it's just escaping your mind. There is a way to just get it out.
No, there's a way to reverse this possession, but I didn't pay attention in school that day because I didn't know that, that would happen.
I have an idea. I pinch her.
I pinch quarterback.
You actually gotcha. So the moment you pinch Varia, Lavender, you actually she does an ow, and you hear like double voice. So you hear her voice and another voice overlapping on her.
Harder.
So who wants to play with me? Why are you just standing around and pinching me? That's so mean. There is a toy box. Shall we open it?
Where is your little sibling? I can't remember if it was a boy or a girl.
Boy. He's still there standing. Yes.
No. Not him, the baby. Rose, where's the baby?
Watchy, can I answer this?
Yes, you can. Just let me find the actual answer. Just bear with me.
Oh, is he like feeding you stuff right now? That's very cool.
No.
No.
He's not.
Oh.
Let me double check.
Na 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 na. The sun is shining. Let's play together. Let's all be friends.
I thought normal lavender was weird.
I had mama and my papa.
Yes, she knows where the
Can you send me
the brother
what I
is.
should say?
It's downstairs. I can say. I work for you in this case, and you say to the others, "It's downstairs."
I say to the others, "It's downstairs, guys. Do you want to come and have a look?"
Yeah, maybe in just a second. I noticed you have that box of toys next to your dollhouse. Do you have a toy? Do you have a toy of the monster from the basement?
Let's play with the toys.
We will. We can. I just want to know, do you have a toy of the monster from the basement in there?
I don't know. Maybe my brother does. Maybe we should have a look. Let's open the box and see what's inside.
Why did you tell us outside that your that the child was upstairs if he's downstairs? I don't understand that.
Technically, one level down is still upstairs.
Yes. There is one room that you didn't explore.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm asking Rose. I'm not asking the GM.
Okay, sorry.
My character is asking Rose.
Why are you asking all these questions? Where is my mommy and daddy? Why are you so mean?
This is turning out very differently to how I expected this to turn out.
What's in the other box, Rose? What's in your...
My toys.
Do you mind if I look in there? Can I look at your toys?
Yeah, let's play. Yeah. Come on.
I'm gonna open up the chest that's covered in the windmill paintings. Then I'm just gonna get in it and close it.
So in the other chest, there is a bunch of dolls and some like chariot type of horse, or like a horse with a chariot attached to it, but nothing that resemble monsters per se or anything else.
Okay.
I was half expecting you to turn around and say that there's dolls of us in there. Like,
Oh, that would be creepy. In the meanwhile, I've come to the box. I sit on the floor very comfortably, and I'm taking one doll. And look, this is my doll Benny, and this is my doll Sammy, and these are my horses. And also, my brother used to have a dog, but I can't find it. Maybe we should go and look downstairs.
Okay, yeah, let's maybe go to see your baby brother that you wanted us to help. You know you're dead, right?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Will you hold my hand?
Sure, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
The hand of Lavender is stone cold.
Rose, you're quite chilly. Maybe we should warm you up.
I feel perfectly fine. Can we please have some wine?
Oh, there, Lavender, you are in there.
Sam, like, what the hell is going on? It's a bit chilly, just saying, guys.
So you go downstairs.
I think you're possessed.
I think I noticed. I noticed. Yes, noticed. But it's better together. Let's all be friends.
As they leave, everyone wants to fully investigate the house and all the rooms and get as much information as he can about the house.
The dollhouse, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
You do a perception check for Liz for me, but in the meantime.
Okay. Perception.
Perception check, please.
Not bad. 21.
Right. Among other things you see, you notice that there is...
There's a dog.
There's a dog, clearly. You notice that on this particular floor, in this position here, there might be a secret passage that leads to a staircase. And you see also something on the inside the wolf's room under the floorboards that looks like another passage, but you can't really pinpoint exactly where it is. So you can see that there is like a square of floorboards that is movable, but you didn't notice anything like that when you were in the room, so it is kind of odd. You don't know if it is made for the model or is still there and you just completely failed to see it.
Can I open up that floorboard or whatever in the model of the in the dollhouse?
Yes, you can, but only because on the bottom of this floorboard there is like a latch. It doesn't open from the top, if you know what I mean. So it's open only from below it, like an exit instead of an entrance.
Okay, can I open it?
Yes. You can open it, and there is just a hole.
I do
There's
that.
nothing inside, but there's nothing below it. It's just a hole.
I do that. I open it on the model.
Okay.
Are you just opening that on the model, or are you opening the other passage too?
If I can, I would. Yeah.
Right. In the meantime, the group is going downstairs, and I will show you the room. I will be describing the room, and then we're gonna go for a quick break after that. Mm-hmm. So, the room that Rose / Lavender direct you is on just the floor below you, and is this door here. You can see Lavender just opening up the door like she was really Rose, and this is the room that you see opening up.
That's not the baby's room.
And I'm gonna be reading up the description for this one.
I'm so confused.
Yes. Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom and an adjoining nursery area, which is, I'm gonna reveal it to you as well as. There we go.
Oh.
The bedroom once belonged to the family nursemaid, as you probably realize now by the look of the setting. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe, there's a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries. In the nursery, which is the little room, there is a crib covered with a hanging black shroud. And then we go for a break right now.
Hello.
And we are back. So you are apparently in the room of the nursery where the nurse used to live, with next to her the crib of an infant, which is the one over here. The only thing you can see at the moment is the crib draped with a black veil on top of it.
I say, guys, my brother is just over there. Let's go play with him. And then I say, can you please do something? Like, it's getting really creepy and annoying.
I imagine I'm just walking down the stairs past you to go down further, and while I'm saying, yeah, you should have listened to me when I said don't recognize that ghost, and I'm just continuing downstairs.
Keep going downstairs, okay.
Oh, me.
Do you have that silver key still, Arwinin?
Yes.
Could I see it for a second?
I'll throw it in your direction because I'm going downstairs.
Yeah, I am as well. I'm with you.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just hand it to you.
I'd like to do a perception check. Want you to see I'd like to investigate this key to see if it is real silver.
Okay.
Or if I think that it's real silver.
Okay, just perception check. I think it is the closest possible of
19.
19. It is a silver key. Yes, it is made of silver.
Cool. I'm going to shimmy up next to Lavender and press it against bare skin on her arm or her hand or something.
You notice that the key leaves like a mark, but not like a scar. So imagine that her skin is going colder. So when you press something like that, it is like slightly warm. It leaves like a shadow of the key on her arm, and then return. I would say frosty, but it's not a real word. It's like there's like a sort of cold halo on the skin.
What did you do this for?
I was just seeing if it helped you get rid of your visitor.
If you think we have more silver in the house, let's just put it in the bus stop, and I can jump in there.
If
it helps.
While you do that, Corto, you also do you and Thoric, because Arwen is not here. You and Thoric do history check. It's the same as you're rolling a d20 and you add your history bonus. Thoric, can you tell me which one you did? What is the result?
Yeah. Let me. I've got so much open. Oh my god. Roll a d20.
History.
Add one. Oh my! Why do I?
We're asking to roll a d20, not a d3.
Thanks, boss.
You're welcome. Corto, you remember that episodes of Possessions when you were studying, and you remember somebody trying to work out an exorcism on somebody. You remember that he was really loud. Really loud in terms of yelling at the person.
Almost like we have to scare it out of her.
Yes.
Cool. That's a neat memory.
I opened the door to the nursery. I was like, "Are you coming or not?"
You open the door and you see the crib in front of you. Yes.
I really want to go and test something, but.
I'm not gonna follow them into the nursery because I don't want to see the dead baby. I will make my way over to the. This looks like something on the bedside table. I'm gonna make my way over to the bedside table here. I'm looking for something metallic that I could maybe drop that would make a loud clattering sound on the floor, or.
There is just one of those carafe is the proper word, probably, of a pot that contains water for the night. A carafe.
Okay.
Thank you.
That would work.
I'm improvising words at this moment.
No, that works. Yeah.
Okay. Thoric, you also are in the same room, correct?
I'm kind of towards the door, but I'm gonna sneak back. So like I'm like here-ish, but I'm gonna sneak back up the stairs, and I'm gonna go back into the room with the doll's house.
Okay.
And I'm guessing the other kids left.
He's still there standing. He didn't move out. He's actually kind of in a position of like he's scared. Like you remember him scared in the street behind his sister.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna walk into the room. And I'm gonna be like, "Don't mind me, lad. Just trying something out."
Mm-hmm.
What are the other dolls that are on the floor that Lavender got out of the toy box?
The dolls that they are there is like rag dolls in terms of there's not like anything that can fit in the dollhouse. It's just they're not figurines per se. They're just normal teddy bears and rag dolls in there.
So there's nothing actually for the doll's house.
No. Okay. I'm gonna go to Arwen first because he went downstairs, and then I'm gonna go back to Lavender and Corto in the room to see what they do in the nursery.
I thought you were coming. I thought Aaron was coming to this floor with us.
No, I'm going downstairs.
You're going downstairs.
Downstairs.
You went to the. Are you going to the room of the walls? Correct.
I'm going to slowly check in on the walls because one, I switched out some of the wolf statues, and second of all, I opened like the hatch or whatever in the door.
Yes. So you go at the bottom floor where the wolves are. The wolves are actually change position, like you move them in the dollhouse.
Mm-hmm.
The hatch, let me find it first. It's in this corner here that I'm pinging now. Okay. But the things you notice is that you can actually see, now that you know where to look for, you can see the seam of something that is not completely part of the floor, but is still tightly shut, and is the seam is so thin that nothing really can go inside, like no fingers, not even Koto's fingers can actually pry it open or anything. It just seems that it's solidly closed, but you know that there is something there.
Oh, so the hatch is not open, but
It's
I can
not
see
open.
it now. Okay.
You can actually see, because now you investigate it on the dollhouse, so you can actually see that there is a hatch in there, but you can actually see that there's a cut, but there's no way you can actually put any instruments or anything that I can actually I mean, not even one of the silver knives that were in the dining room fit in this very inconspicuous seam of wood around there. Okay.
Okay, so it didn't help that I opened it in the dollhouse.
No, but you know that it is there, and you also know where the other secret door is, or door is. Okay?
Yep, I'm satisfied, and I walk back up to the others.
Okay, so we move back to the nursery. So we have, happening at the same time almost, Lavender entering the room of the crib, and Corto at the same time lifting over his head the carafe next to the on the bedside, ready to smash it. Correct? I think yes.
I think Corto is currently absent.
No, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
I walk inside the room, saying, "Okay, Rose, I guess we have to do it." And she says, "Yeah, let's do it." And we remove the cover from the crib.
Okay. The moment you are approaching the crib to remove the cover, you didn't notice that Corto sneaked up on you and says, "Up to you, Corto, now."
You are muted.
Oh, I am? Oh.
Oh, now you're not.
Now I'm muted.
Did you not hear me yell?
No.
Really? I wasn't me. I didn't touch anything.
Okay.
Well, then it's probably the
your mind's peaking
I'm
like
too loud.
noise
Right.
yeah.
Look out! That's dumb.
Can I hear you still? What are you saying?
You can't hear me? Really?
No, it picks out a lot.
Look out.
Okay. Okay. The threshold of your microphone will make you basically. We heard it the last time. Yes. So you hear Koto shouting, "Look out!" behind you, and he smashes on the floor the carafe. Koto, can you please roll an intimidation check?
Sure. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
You hear for.
Can I have advantage on the check because she didn't know I was there and she would be startled?
Sure, I'll concede that.
Negotiating.
Yeah. So you hear a high-pitched yell coming from the ghost part of Lavender. That one. And you can see that the the ghost moves out of her body and then goes upstairs into the ceiling and disappear. Lavender, you're back yourself now.
I slide down to the floor and I'm like, oh my god, thank you.
You are very cold at the moment. You're still trying to gain.
I am very cold at the moment.
Yes.
Can I retcon? Can I retcon something that I did?
Yes, you can.
Was there more wine down in the living room?
Yes, there's still there was still the wine. Yes.
I'll grab the bottle as I go back upstairs. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. So you're feeling yourself now. There's no double voices in your head anymore. You are yourself. There's nobody else inside your head. But yeah, you're still trying to recover a little bit of your warmth. Then you see Arwen with his usual calm pace entering the room and then handing you probably the bottle, as I assume. Yes.
And then I say in a weak voice, now we're talking. And I take the bottle and start drinking.
Okay.
Maybe this can warm you up.
Okay. So who peeks into the crib?
I'll do that.
So you move the dark drape.
I took off the drape.
Okay. You took over already the drape.
That dog sound in the background is really unnerving a little bit.
Yeah.
After this whole what's going on.
Yes, he's one of the dogs, unfortunately. Yes, but he's perfectly sound and perfect for this.
Exactly.
For the situation.
You need to give them extra treats. They're doing a good job.
Yes, and you see a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle lying in the crib. You don't see any face or anything else inside of it. It's just it's completely wrapped in a tight bundle, like a blanket.
But I can't see an actual baby. Just that something is tightly wrapped. Is that correct?
Yes, you don't see any baby inside. It's actually, if you look more through, it feels like there is nothing inside.
It's weird. This baby really looks like a halfling.
So two things happen now that you are examining the baby, or what you thought was the baby. The first thing you notice, well, you kind of hear it, is that from the room here, you hear a voice saying, "Don't disturb the baby. It took me hours to put it to sleep."
Ghost.
And then, at the same time, you hear a big thud from here.
Thoric, Quarter, were that you?
Thoric is not there with you.
He isn't?
No.
Oh. I'm still asking out in the room.
So you all turn around from the voice. I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll turn around when I hear that.
Yeah.
I get up and grab the baby.
Oh.
I'm gonna head downstairs because I did hear the crashing of the carafe. So I'm gonna head downstairs and investigate what's going on.
Okay, so the moment everybody from the nursery comes out of the room, and you're all standing here, you see now two things. The first thing you see is over here, where I'm pinging right now, is what looks like to be the ghost of a maid. and the expression on her face is not the happiest one. And outside the room, here, you see one of the stuffed wolves in the standing position, like you saw it earlier.
I'm just gonna laugh as I walk past the wolf. It's like dog.
But the specter, the ghost inside here, doesn't look really friendly. So we should roll for initiative.
Ooh.
Ay, 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 ay.
So
me check.
Koto is 21.
This include me because I'm not actually in the room with them.
Yeah, you are going to be into the initiative roll in a moment. Yes.
Oh, yeah. 11.
So I rolled it. I've got so much to pull up.
Marty is 10.
Plus 3, so
11.
And you do 8.
8, 9, 10. That's 11. That is.
Okay, it's 11. Okay.
Yeah.
You can do /roll 1d20 plus 3, and he will do the sum for you.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I'll do
He
that.
can
I'll do
work
that in
all the
future.
maths on his own. So
All right, sweet.
for the next
I'll do that
time.
in future then. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me roll for the ghost.
What browser are you using, Panda?
I use Brave.
Okay. I'll send
But
you a link.
I'm thinking of switching to Firefox for the extension.
I use Brave.
Wow.
Use Brave. Oh, sick. Okay.
I rolled my first one of the campaign.
Yes. Yes.
So, Koto,
We're gonna win so hard. Oh my god.
Koto, you are up on deck. The ghost is the specter. In this case, is not really happy to see you there.
Is it a man or a woman?
Is a woman.
Dressed like a nanny or like the lady of the house?
It's the nanny. You think it is a nanny, but how she is dressed.
Okay. Okay, I remember I took one of those knives, a couple of those knives from the dining room, so some silver knives just in case, but I'm gonna like take a defensive stance at the doorway. I'm just gonna like raise my hands and say, yeah, I know you weren't expecting us to be here. We didn't wake the baby. Let's not do something we might regret later. Yeah, and then I'll just take is a dodge action? Is that it? Where I
I think so.
To a dodge and attack. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
But I want to make sure that I'm between her and the doorway where Lavender is.
Okay.
And where are you at? Are you here, Arwen?
Yes, I'm standing. I would say I'm probably standing here in the door.
Okay.
So
I was all the way at the crypt when stuff happened. So
okay, if he's in the door and I know Lavender's in the room, I'm not sure where Thoric is out here. I'll make sure that I'm like using my impressive size to stand between the Spectre and my friends.
I'm writing down something so everybody knows the position in here.
Oh, I thought Lavender was inside the room. Okay, yeah.
She was going out,
gotcha,
but you are still.
Okay.
Because Arwen gave
Where's
her
the baby?
Yeah. And then we have here, we have Thoric. Okay. The S, of course, is the Spectre. So, Lavender, what are you doing?
I take a tiny step towards, and I hand the baby to the ghost. As like, do you want to hold the baby?
She doesn't seem to be reacting to this.
It's confusing. That's it.
She doesn't seem to be at the moment. She doesn't seem to be willing to be interacting with this bundle of clothes, basically.
Okay, I say, okay then, and I take my hands back and I put the baby down, holding it like this. And put
Okay. Okay. Do you do anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay,
She's
so
not attacking, so.
At the moment, you are like here. Okay. Right. After that, Thoric, what you doing? Yes.
So I haven't actually walked into the room yet.
Yeah, you are at the entrance. You're probably here. Like,
I'm gonna kind of walk in and be like, oh, okay, that's new.
So you walk in and you do anything?
I mean, there's nothing really to do right now because there's nothing hostile going on. I'm sorry.
Well, we see a spectre in the center of the room.
We see a ghost,
and the expression on her face, is not the most reassuring one.
I'm gonna be like,
she could have just a resting bitch face. Who knows?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, who are you? What's going on here? Is everything all right?
You disturbed the baby.
I did nothing of the sort.
Okay, well, she doesn't reply to that. It seems that basic interaction are not really working at the moment.
Error 404.
Marty, what do you do?
Do I get the sense that they are hostile, that they
Yes.
will attack us? That's the sense that I'm
Yes.
getting.
It's like protecting the cubs type of feeling.
Okay. I'll hold an action that will get triggered if they are attacking any of my friends or me.
Okay.
And I'll cast a spell if
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So while holding your action, you see now that the spectre moves towards Corto in an attempt on striking with the hand. So you see that she's charging a slap type of thing. So if you want to now trigger your spells, you can do that.
Then I will try trigger a Ray of Frost.
A Ray of Frost. Okay. You have to hit.
I do. It's a 16.
You actually hit. Yes, you do. And roll for the damage.
That's a lot of damage. 7.
That's a lot of damage. Yes. You see that the Ray of Frost passes, of course, through the spectre in terms of a physical thing, but you see that the impact of the Ray of Frost on the, I would say, surface of the spectre still does some sort of crystallized type of effect on there. So it's like when you throw a snowball to somebody, it leaves some form of impact. So you know you have hit it, but maybe not quite. Okay?
Okay.
So how does it work, the dodge for the dodge? It works like
you attack with disadvantage.
Oh, okay, thanks. It's not that I rolled already a 1 for this spectre, you know. I doubt that the 3 plus 1 is going to be hitting you, correct?
That does not hit me.
That doesn't hit you. That's unfortunate. Corto is up to you now.
That's unfortunate, Wochi. Whose side are you on?
My side. Always.
When I see the specter reach for me, I realize that she means business, and I will adopt a attack stance, and I will use the crane parts the waves, and I will strike out with my hand.
Okay, go for it then. That's a hit. Roll for the damage. Okay, you have the feeling of you know that you've hit the specter, but you don't think that your fist has done the full extent of your damage.
Okay. Feeling that I've at least done something, I will be confident. I will make my second attack, my bonus action attack, and I will do the moon moves the tide, and I will strike out with my left hand.
Okie dokie. That's again a hit.
A hit, but not a hit.
Yes.
It takes its resistance half damage because it's not magical damage.
Meta talking. Meta gaming here. Such a shame on you.
I just didn't want him to be wondering.
Yes. Lavender, it's up to you what you want to do.
I drop the baby on the floor.
Yes.
And then I cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
I look at the lady and I scream at her, "You should ask your employees for the raise. You put this baby to sleep so hard, it's actually dead."
Wow. That is both vicious and a mockery.
So let me check what I have to do.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, thank you. Wow, I have to put on jail this dice tonight. I rolled another 1. So I take roll for the dice for the damage now is 1d4. The dice is the one that looks like a pyramid.
This one? No.
Yes, it looks like a pyramid. Like the numbers go up to only 4 on this.
Oh yeah, got it.
It's the one with 4 sides.
3.
3. Okay, so it deals some damage, some form of damage to this. Can't reveal how much, of course. Actually, yeah, you feel that you did pretty good on this.
Okay. Then I say, "That's the way." I take 1 step back, and I'm done.
Storic, up to you.
I'm going to. How the hell does magic work for druids? I'm so confused.
You just if you have a spell to cast, you just decide to cast a spell and tell me which spell you're casting, and I can tell you how it works.
Because I forgot to add a couple of spells to my character sheet from level 1.
Okay.
And one of them is Thunderwave.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Before you cast it, I have to warn you of one thing. It is a cone in front of you. Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure that in your cone there isn't anything or anybody you don't want to damage. Since it's your first time using the spell, I'm gonna give it for free. This suggestion to you.
I can move first, right? Can I?
You can move and you can cast afterwards. Yes.
All right, sweet. So, how far can I move?
You can move quite inside the room. I would suggest, if I may suggest you for the first time, and the first time I would consider this a bonus from the DM since you are new to this. If you move yourself here,
yeah, that's what I was
here
thinking.
or something, it's not allowing me to put it properly. But if you move like with the specter in front of you and Corto not in the cone, you can actually hit the specter and not Corto. or anybody else.
That's what I was planning on.
From where you position, if you were casting, you were hitting everybody.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm really stupid to cast it back here because it's just gonna like obliterate everyone.
Trust me, I always played a dwarf of the storm, and Thunderwave has been my curse.
Like, it's yeah. I wasn't gonna. But yeah, so if I move to here,
yes,
and I cast Thunderwave.
Yes.
Which is a. Hang on, how do I roll this? So it's going to be.
For clarity, it's not actually a cone. It is a cube of 15 feet starting from you. But Koto is not in that, so you're fine. You generate basically a cube.
Okay.
And that in that cube has to be your target. Okay?
Right, okay, yeah. That's quite a big area, damn.
Yeah, it is. It is a massive...
So, how do I roll? Bear in mind, I've never actually rolled a spell before.
In this case, you don't have to do any attack because you just cast it. I have to do a saving throw, and then if I fail the saving throw, you do the damage. So it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Which, let me see how much I have. And yeah, it fails the Constitution saving throw. So in chat, you do roll 2d8, and that should be the damage.
This is slash roll 2d8. Oh, that's awful. Is there no modifier on that or anything?
There's just that, yes.
Okay.
You see that the Thunder Wave not only destroys the bed and everything else, but also makes the spectre dissipate.
Solves that issue.
The spectre is disappeared.
Yeah, look how well we've done.
I love that. I just kind of like saw it, walked into the room, saw it attacking you guys, walked over, and just like boom, thunderclap.
Sorry.
Yes, pretty much.
The destroyer
exactly
of beds.
I think that was my mockery that actually got her down, and you just finished her off.
Sure, let's go with that play, shall we? Okay.
Right. Okay. So we have a non-existent baby and a ghost. I wonder how many other ghosts we will see in this house. How large was their stuff number? And I walk towards the chest of drawers in front of the bed, and I open it up to see what's inside.
Oh. So what again? So I missed one of the things. So you're opening the drawers in here.
Yeah.
There isn't much in there. There's literally dust and some old rags.
No jewelry. Okay.
No jewelry.
That's actually what I say. Yeah. No jewelry.
I'm gonna turn to Corto. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, halfling, fireplace over there for you."
I'm gonna look at the fireplace and I'm gonna look at Thoric and I'm gonna say, "Hey, dog, foot of the bed there for you." And then I'm gonna walk out of the room after he assumes I would look in that fireplace. But secretly inside, it's eating me up not being able to go look in the fireplace.
I'll want to go investigate the crypt. Is there anything in the room, in the crypt, anything else?
No, there's nothing. There's nothing else in the crib. There's just a old, musty smell blanket that for the bed of the allegedly baby. But But besides that, there's now a bed that is completely destroyed because of the thunder wave. There's the bed side that are completely destroyed. So that entirety, all this thing here is completely gone from the thunder wave. It's just bits and bobs all over the place, and nothing else is left. So the baby wasn't a baby.
The baby was just nothing.
Yeah.
I'm putting my hands like this, and I'm like, so our objection was to save the baby because we are all of a sudden so heroic and whatever. Now we know there is no baby. Should we change our objective to maybe trying to find a way out? Or like for how long we're gonna be staying in this house?
I have a feeling we probably won't get around the monster in the basement.
Do we even know if there is a basement? I've not seen any doors to one.
There is a basement.
How do you know?
I found it.
Let's go to the basement then.
Should we look at this walk-in closet first?
Yeah, there could be some jewelry. And I
which
opened the
walk-in
door.
closet? Which walk-in closet? Sorry. Is that one? Okay, sorry. Yes.
I open doors like this.
It is, in fact,
The balcony.
another balcony.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
that makes sense, 'cause
Again,
it's
no jewelry.
a window.
Yeah. There was a window, yes. That's a window, yes. This one in here was a window, yes.
I take the loot out and I'm like, let's go to the basement. Let's kill the monster. Let's go to the basement, please.
Okay. So,
I want to get some intel first. How about we go speak to the kids and see if they know anything about it?
That girl been inside me. She knows nothing.
Well, maybe you didn't ask the right questions.
Maybe we can put the little boy in next and see if he knows anything.
That's
Yeah, I realized afterwards.
That's wrong on so many levels, but okay.
I realized afterwards. Sorry.
So you go back on top stair, on the top room up here.
Oh, what these other rooms are.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna randomly start investigating rooms. I think at this point because I really want to know what these are. So we'll start with. Can I open that door? Please.
Which one?
This one down here.
Okay. You go up there and you're the one at the bottom.
Yep.
So you open that door over there, which is number 17. Right, I'm gonna be revealing it.
I'm gonna number the rooms in my house like it's a D&D map.
Wait, you're not doing that? Is it just me?
I'm in room 4.
This.
How did you know? Are you watching?
Yeah. This dust-choked room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, a wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
Fuck that shit. I know what dolls do. I'm not going near that thing. I don't trust the doll. What's on the desk? Are those letters on the desk?
Yeah, just papers and
anything of any
like
importance?
drawings. The kids probably were drawing on there at some point, but it's mostly faded.
So there's nothing of like particular interest in here then.
The doll.
All right.
Very interesting.
No, not interesting at all.
I want to follow Torik in this room, and I'm like, oh, look like another child's room, but we supposed to have only 3 of them. Then I spot the doll, and I see, oh, this is nice, and I walk towards her and I take her.
like a spare bedroom, basically. Still with a setup that can allow probably like another playroom, but it's on the same level of the kids' bedroom, so maybe was somebody was taking care of them while they were sleeping, or so the guardians.
Okay, let's see.
I took the doll.
You took the doll. The doll is a rag doll dressed in yellow. You remove a little bit the cobwebs, but it's not one of those creepy porcelain face ones. It's just a normal rag doll, like a little bit bigger than the ones that were in the chest inside the kids' room, but nonetheless, it's just a normal doll.
Okay, I keep the doll.
Okay, it's like this big.
It's
I
not
keep it like this.
treasure.
Okay.
She's gone from stealing silver to stealing some fucking doll. Like what? Oh well.
There is one more room if you want to check it.
I would like to, yes, if that's okay.
Right, this is the last room.
Last room in the house.
Let me help you with this one, I say, and I walk with Torek.
Yes, so you see Arwen making yourself a little bit away from the door as you reveal this room here. Which is, let me see the number again, please, 18.
What the hell?
This looks like a spider.
This looks
This
like...
dusty chamber is packed with old furnitures, all draped in dusty white sheets. You can recognize the shape of the things under the sheets. There is an iron stove, and there is a lot of these furniture scattered across the room, all covered with drapes. In particular, the one next to the stove, the one I just pinged, that looks like having the shape of a chest.
I am going to investigate that corner or that area, whatever, where there was a secret passage in the dollhouse.
Yes. So you try to examine this wall here, and you find that there is actually a form of mechanism that opens up a door. And inside, when you open the door, you see... I need to open this. Okay. You see this is a staircase, a circular staircase, a spiral staircase going down.
Look, I found a staircase that leads down.
I yell, "Oh wow, but wait a second." And then me and the giant doll will go back to the kids' room.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if Rose is back.
Rose is actually not back, and not is also Thorn. Thorn is not there anymore either.
Alright, I put the big doll next to the skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
And then I whisper, "We can play later." And then I return to the party.
Okay. So for what concerns Korto and Thoric, Arwen opened up the door, Lavender went into the kids' room, and you two are still inside the room looking around, probably.
You said one of the covered things looks like a chest?
Yes, this one here.
I'm going to go pull the blanket off.
It is, in fact, a chest.
Ooh, more jewelry!
That is not locked.
I'm going to step to the side here, and lift it open.
What do you see? It is what looks like to be a bundle that is like a bed sheet, which seems to be covered in dry blood.
Is it just a bed sheet?
Just a bed sheet. It covers the entirety of the top. So on the top, when you open, you only see the bed sheet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull the bed sheet out of there.
You pull the bed sheet over.
Mochi, before I do this, if this is a dead baby, we're gonna have problems. I'm gonna pull the bed sheet out of there.
Okay.
It's not a dead baby. Okay.
It's not a dead baby. Don't worry about that. But nonetheless, it is the skeleton of an adult.
Jammed into this chest. Is there anything in there other than the skeleton?
What looks like to be a maid outfit.
Oh, is it the same outfit that the Spectre was wearing that we fought?
Yes. It's the same style.
What the fuck's going on in this house?
And it feels like
people who died in chests here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Note to self, don't get in any of these boxes.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Go.
You say what you're gonna say.
You notice that there's a lot of indentation in on the bones. It feels like this person has been stabbed multiple times, and the marks of the knife are still in what is left of the bones. Yes.
Is the knife in the box?
No, it's not.
It's just her bones, her remains, and the outfit.
Yes.
Do I remember seeing a knife in the house anywhere that would maybe fit? I'm not a fucking forensics. Never mind.
No, but even with that, you didn't see any knife
Right.
that could do the type of damage, and you probably can put 2 and 2 together and maybe think that it was a hunting knife, considering there's basically downstairs is a hunting lodge type of scenario.
I peek to the room and I say, and back to my theory, guys. It feels like whoever lived in this house were actually had to fight for themselves and for some reason hide the bodies.
What? Where'd you hide the maid's body, though?
This isn't.
What if the killer's in this room with us?
It's not right for her to be stuck in this box any more than it's right for the children to be on the floor of that room. I'd like to have a word with this monster, and I'm gonna head to the stairs and head to the basement.
You going to go down to the staircase, correct?
Yep. You done woke up the dragon. That's me.
Okay.
I'm the dragon.
I say that's awfully brave, and then I follow.
So
brave or stupid? Not sure which.
In a sort of interval, artificially created suspensions of time, the moment that you actually find the staircase that is going down, everything seems to be slowing down a little bit because you leveled up.
Oh, what does it mean? What do we do? Wow!
So we're going to discuss the leveling up now. For some of you, it's going to be much easier than for others. But before revealing what is happening below the surface of these things, we're going to be rolling the level up for everybody of you. So I'm going to try to see. I think that the easiest one, we're going to be starting with, I believe, Corto. I think is the easiest one to probably do.
Are we rolling health?
The first thing you have to roll, of course, is the hit points. So the way I do the rolls for the hit points for the next additional SAD is, if, for example, your hit dice is a d6, everything you roll below 3 included, you will roll until you get a 4 or above, and you keep the roll up to that. So if you roll a 3, a 2, and a 1 in a d6, you roll until you get a 4, and then you keep the result. So I think that Arwin and Lavender, you roll a d6, so you roll the dice, and if it is a 3 or below, you roll until you get at least
6.
a 4. Then you add to to your hit points, you roll the 6 plus your Constitution bonus, Lavender.
Yeah.
And that it becomes, in addition to the ones you had before, your maximum total hit points. Corto, you add your 5 to your total plus the Constitution, of course. You roll again that one.
D&D
yes.
Beyond does Constitution by its own, so you don't need to add that, only the roll. So.
Okay. So you rolled a 5 on that, and you add that. And Thoric, I think you, as a druid, you roll a d8, if I'm not mistaken.
So a d8 plus
a Constitution.
Plus Constitution. So okay. Plus.
Oh, I'm so like strong now.
Not plus 16. Not.
Oh.
Sorry, I apologize. When I said plus your Constitution, is only the bonus, not the actual value. That's a lot of Constitution.
Oh, hang on. Where's my Constitution bonus? What the hell?
You have a 16 in Constitution, so it's a plus 3. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the big number, not the small number. Right. Okay.
The small number. Yes. Roll again.
So, right. Yeah. Okay.
You don't need to add that. D&D Beyond does that on its own. You just need to roll the hit die.
Yes.
Just the hit die, nothing else.
I leveled
but I
up.
don't. Oh, okay. So I just add 3 to it after. Right. Okay.
So you add 8 in total.
So 8 in total. So cool. Okay. So I've got 20.
So that's the easy part. Now we need to work out the actual leveling up of the classes. So let's start with the druid. Let me find all the manuals that I have, because I want to see what you get for level 2. As a druid, you get Wild Shape and Wild Companion.
Okay. Hang on. Wild Shape, Wild Companion.
So I'm gonna link to you something on Discord, so you can have a look and read up the things you need to check. There's all the things that you need to do on that.
Hang on, if I level up, does my daily wild shapes reset? Or do I still need to rest?
You need to rest for that, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I think I've already got this up. Oh, okay.
So you can roll. You can have a check in there, because there should be everything. I think I did the wrong link to you. Sorry.
No, I've found it. You found
it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then you have to select your druid circle, I believe. And again, if you scroll down, it says druid circle. At the second level, you choose to identify with a circle of druids from the list available. Your choice grants you a feature at second level again. So we have to find which is your. So as on top of, just below the chart of that link that I sent you, you will see Dreams, Land, Moon, Shepherd, Spores, Stars, and Wildfire. Those are your druid circles. You choose one, and when you select that with the one you want, it will tell you what you get out of it. Okay?
I like Doric's face right now. I was like, yeah, I'm totally getting it. Totally follow this.
Cool.
So for Varia, you get at level 2 the ability Jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
So at level 2, you can add half your proficiency bonus, which in this case, since you have 2 in proficiency, you will add 1 to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. So what that means is you will have some of the abilities that you have that have like a dot next to them, because you have your full proficiency on those. So you add +2 when you do a check. For all the other abilities that don't have a dot, instead of adding nothing, you will add half of your proficiency, which in this case is 1. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that you basically are getting a little bit better at doing all the other tests and skills, which is very good. You also get Song of Rest.
Okay.
Song of Rest, beginning at the second level, you can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points by spending hit dice at the end of the turn, each of those creatures regains an extra hit 1d6. So basically, when you are healing up, you can make them heal more. Okay?
Anything else I'm getting?
You are getting a lot of things. You also get the magical inspiration.
Is it a spell?
No, it's another ability, apparently. If a creature has a bardic inspiration, like you can give to somebody. So if you give a bardic inspiration to somebody, and for example, let's say that you are casting it on our druid, which is the only other member in the group that can heal. Okay, if you give a bardic inspiration to your healer, when he casts a spell that heals or that deals damage, in this case, in this way, the creature can roll that die and choose a target affected by the spell. Add the number rolled as a bonus to the hit points regained or the damage dealt. So basically, if you're doing this magical inspiration to a caster, also can be Arrowin, it does more damage. Usually the bardic inspiration is only to pass a test, but with the magical inspiration, they can also add damage or heal more when they cast a spell, which is very good. So you can basically power up, you can buff your caster by making not only roll better, but do more damage. Okay?
I've just got visions of my character being like, Bard, inspire me!
So basically, Lavender, you're basically giving PI.
Okay.
You're giving power infusion to your casters. And since you usually play a priest in World of Warcraft that suits perfectly.
Okay.
And last but not least, you gain one additional spell known, which we can sort it out. And also, you can cast one more spells of first level. Okay? Corto, let's move to you.
I don't understand this. You said that I'm getting one additional spell known plus.
Yes. So
spell. What's the difference?
So you know an additional spell that you can cast, and you can cast more spells of first level. So at the moment, as a level 1, you only knew 4 spells, okay, and you could cast 2 spells of the first level. You choose which one you want, but you can only cast 2 until you rest. Okay. Now you know an additional spell, so you know 5 spells, and you can cast 3 spells of the first level. So your prowess, your ability of casting spells has increased. You know something more, and you can cast more stuff. Okay.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So Corto.
Yeah.
You are a monk.
Yeah.
So you get key.
Yeah.
You know everything already?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have to tell you anything. Arwin, you know everything about yours?
Yep.
Fantastic. I don't have to tell you anything then. Right. I would say that we can have another quick break since we are leveled up, so we can prepare for the adventure down below.
We're back.
We're back indeed. I do apologize instantly for everybody that is watching now. The character have leveled up, so the banners you can see under my face have still not updated in real time because I don't have the type of technology. But the next session, of course, all the character sheets that are rotating on the corner here will be representing the current setup of our characters.
It's just not good enough, Archie.
Not good enough. I know. I'm just slacking at the moment. So
let me down.
Let you down. So you found the staircase that leads you to, after a long while of going down, it leads you, and I'm gonna have to find the actual map. So bear with me. And which part I have to reveal to you first. I think it is gonna be this one. Yes. So we're gonna move to this page, which is all very black at the moment for you. And this is what you see now in this sea of black.
Basement.
There
Got
we
it.
go.
Oh,
It's
my.
not the basement.
Oh no,
This-
catacombs.
Gang, I don't know if you can tell us, but this is a huge map. And based on the scale of the previous map, it's even bigger.
Giving away my secrets.
Sorry.
I say, alrighty, another corridor, and then I go to the left of the
Oh, is
corridor.
it lit
So-
down here? Is there any light?
Is not really much lit. It's like some bare fainting light from the top of the stairs, but mostly is dark. You can see
dark
if you
vision.
have dark vision, but
That
for
mission as
those,
well.
if you all have dark vision of some form, do you have Koto some form of dark vision?
No, because I am definitely not a drow.
You can just hold my hand and let's go to the left.
Neither am I.
Okay.
You can have you can hold my other hand. Come on.
No, he can
you
see.
you should have in your probably in your equipment maybe a torch of some form.
I'm checking. Yeah, I have a torch and a tinderbox. I'm gonna light my torch.
Yes, and the moment you light up the torch, the other people that have dark vision kind of have to adjust a little bit on their eyes because it's kind of switching from one type of vision to another. But you also realize that at regular intervals on the walls around you, there are some torches on the wall that are, of course, not lit, but you can possibly help or with your torch trying to light your way up.
If they're low enough that I can reach them, I will
Yes.
light each one as I go.
Yes.
If they're not, okay, they are. Then I will just light each one as we go.
You really,
Really care.
Yeah. So the other things that everybody noticed once you enter in this area is that there is a faint sound that is echoing in this corridor that sounds like chanting, very eerie chanting, like a sort of like distant ritualistic form of I don't know, praying or
Can we
The
tell
smell of death.
which direction it comes from? North or
at
south?
the moment you cannot really pinpoint it because it feels like you're just arrived and it feels like it's surrounding you a little bit. But it's not really, you can't really pinpoint a direction now.
I mean, good adventurers always go left first.
You go left, so in this case up, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So let me see. Okay. This is what you see. You keep turning on the lights,
Yeah, yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
So this is what you see. Currently turning left.
As I'm leading apparently the group because I was rushing left first, I turn right.
Okay.
It's a labyrinth, guys. I hate it.
So you turn right like here now.
Yeah.
This
And
one.
then left again.
Okay. 1 second then. So you discover this.
Dead ends.
Else?
Okay. And they look like crypts.
Oh.
Yep. That makes sense.
So each of these two squares in and 2 squares in with that lid open, like a door open, they are crypts.
Well,
You
obviously, I announced it to the group because I have to. And I was like, I found crypts, and then I go to the top one and peer inside.
What?
The crypt itself, it's empty. The door is open, though, as you can see from the picture.
I knock on the wall and I'm like, you see, it's empty, nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that she's walking into a crypt or she's walking into a crypt that's empty. Like, with the door open. Like, I'm not sure what's worse here.
I don't know if there's what's worse, that they're empty or that whatever was supposed to be in there didn't stay in there.
Yep.
So I wouldn't celebrate them.
You wouldn't celebrate yet. Yeah.
I'm just living in the moment.
Living in the moment.
And I worry about the future.
Can somebody check the other crypt, please?
Oh.
Somebody's checking the other crypt?
Yeah, I'll go have a look.
Absolutely not.
I have to light those torches down by it anyway. So
you see that the slab that it should be the one that closes the crypt. It's on the other side where the door should be closing. I will say it's actually is not a door with hinges. It's like a slab put on the wall, ready to be then used to close the crypt.
Okay.
On the slab, there is written a name, which is the name of Walter Durst, which, if you remember vaguely a bit of the history, is the father.
And he's not in there.
There's nothing there. There's nothing inside.
Probably because he's in his study with his head in a chest. Okay. This is also empty. Is there any name on the door up there?
What kind of name?
Like a written name.
What name is it?
Was there already a door on the one?
Yes, there's the other one as a door. Yes, this one. There's another slab. This one.
I'm checking the door. And the slab.
There is no name on this door.
No name on this one. All clear. I got lucky.
Crypt with no name. Interesting. This crypt is also empty.
I'm probably in a guest crypt.
Maybe.
In the guest crypt.
Maybe.
For when you're having people over and they randomly die?
Does that not happen a lot to you in Menzoberran? I mean, in wherever it is you're from, that's definitely not Menzoberran, Zane?
Only to halflings.
You wound me, sir.
I'm feeling some spicy tension.
I'll make my way.
Then.
Yeah, I'll make my way back to like here-ish and get ready to follow everybody in whatever direction we go.
Yep. Everybody seemed to be lost, so I'm like, alrighty then. Then I walk straight on.
I want to go right here.
Nobody here is lost because we've never been here before, so technically we are just exploring.
Yeah.
Not all who wander are lost, I know. I
want to go right here.
Yeah, I agree. So the top, right?
Yeah.
The top. Yeah, that's where I was. Oh, for once we're on the same page.
Let me double check one thing, because I think I gave you a wrong details that I'm just trying to correct. Yes, Walter, which is the name on this script that you saw, is not actually the name of the father. I do apologize. Is the name of the baby, the third brother. Sorry, guys, I missed it in my head the names. I do apologize.
That makes it triple creepy.
Mhm.
Unacceptable. You now owe us each a magical item.
Clearly. What about your in-game life?
Ooh, okay.
That's the best magical item I can grant you.
I'll take it, sir.
Okay. So where are you going? Sorry, I was looking at the book and I couldn't see where you pinged anywhere.
Oh,
To the right.
So down there. Okay, cool. So you see this. I'm going to use a little bit of fog of war, so I'm not going to reveal entirely the room. So at the moment you see like a little staircase going down, and what seems to be a table with 4 chairs.
I'm saying, oh,
And
table. Maybe there is wine. It's a cellar after all.
it's a cellar with a crypt. Okay, yeah, sure.
I mean, you
Sure.
moan, then you have a drink. That's how life goes.
you keep going down on this staircase and enter the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see this currently.
I hope to see some wine.
What?
It's a bloody labyrinth. I hate it.
Why is there just a random table there? That's so fucking weird.
I'm
This
going
is
to.
where you invite guests over before they die randomly, so you put them in the crypt without a name.
Clearly.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
You put them in the guest crypt.
Can we still hear the chanting?
Yes.
Is it getting stronger or...
It is getting... Let me double check. It is a bit fainter from here.
That's not a bad thing.
Although, like the chanting, it means that there is somebody else here, and there is a good chance that they're not dead.
Good point.
Good point, but...
It's like Schrödinger hosts. They may or may not be dead. Only the
No.
only one way to find out.
They're both dead and alive at the same time.
Yeah. I'm going to the...
Where?
Ping on the
there
map.
is- I don't know how. There's a corridor.
Hold the mouse button
Oh,
down
mouse
where you
button.
want to ping.
Why do you make my life so difficult this way? Oh no, that's not the right.
No, that's not
It
the way
doesn't-
you want it.
It doesn't do. It
So if you
doesn't-
see, there is on the left bar of Roll20, there is like an icon with an arrow,
Ah!
and then if you select that and then you hold your left mouse button on the map, you can tell me where you're going. There you go.
Yes.
So easy.
Brilliant. There we go. So we're going that way. Correct. Okay. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
me pinging, by the way.
So
It's not-
sorry, is it you? Premium? Okay.
I dramatically failed. No, I did the one tiny orange ping.
Okay. So you're still in this room. You're going this way.
Yes. Yes, we're
This-
going there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Take us there.
Okie dokie. So you go.
I'm so
There's
excited for some reason. I don't know.
The rest of us are just like, oh shit, what's she taking us to now?
So by going around, you see this opening.
Yay. More steps down.
It's kind of the same level. It's not really much down. It's not like a different floor. It's like some sort of more into the basement type of things. You're not going down floors in here.
I'm going to the corridor, like down the steps and
Okay.
to the
Okay.
sidewalk.
I'm gonna reveal the entirety of the room then for you.
Huh.
So many torches to light.
Yes.
I don't
My
see
goal
the
to
room.
get them all.
I don't see the room.
Oh,
Because,
that's my fault.
Yes, because it needs to be moved around. Thank you. It's like a big one.
That's a well.
Is it a well? Yeah.
It is a well.
Well.
It is a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip. You can kinda probably assess the depth of that as probably around 30 feet. Usually is how deep they go, this type of thing. So there is actually water down there, so you can actually see how deep
much
it is.
is 30 feet?
30 feet is, I would say 9 meters. Right, 9 meters. So like three floors of a house type of things.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. It's a
I
deep
think
well.
I think a foot is like 33 centimeters, which is
30.
if you
9.144 meter.
Thank you. I was almost correct.
Like actually spot on, I'd say, because like you tell me 30 feet and it could be anything in my head. Like it could be this much or it could be a building.
Yes.
No, that's 6 inches.
Yes. You also, since you are here in the center analyzing the well,
I'm so sorry.
you can also
you
can also see. That's fine. I understand. This is all you see.
That's so. I walk towards the well and I look down.
You see that there is water down there, and the well is still in use because there's no like dust or anything. There's actually been used for pour water out.
I put my head down. Go ahead.
Yes, you can hear a little bit of the splashing of the water, but there's not much else. It feels like there's a water source under there. All around this room, you also see 5 bedrooms.
I put my head down the well, and I do like, ooh, to see if I have the echo.
Yeah, there is a bit of echo, but there's the distance is not that much to create a gigantic echo, but it kind of is the reverberation of your voice in there.
Okay.
Cool.
Guys, you should do something.
It's okay. She went and explored. She
looks down the well.
You see, as I said, there's 5 bedrooms. Each of them has a chest next to them.
I'm gonna go and investigate one of the chests.
Ping the one you're investigating, so I can know.
I can't ping, but the top middle one.
Top middle, that one. Okay.
That one, yeah. I've kind of got my hands full right now. Sorry.
No problemo. That's letter A.
There
is a chest. There's a chest of drawer and a bed. It feels like, again, it feels used. Okay. It's not that it's been abandoned.
Recently used or like?
Recently used. The bed is freshly made.
Oh shit! Right. Okay. This screams cultists. I'm gonna open the chest and have a look in the chest.
The chest contains. No, it's not locked. It's open, and the chest contains 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces in a pouch made of human skin.
Sorry, can you say that again? It sounded like you said human skin.
Human skin?
I did say human skin. It's not leather.
Oh man, this is horrible to touch, but I'm gonna take the cash.
Wait, it's a coin purse.
It's a coin purse made of human skin. Yes.
Okay.
And then meanwhile, I'm watching Torik, and I'm like, oh, and I'm rushing to the room next to it and open the chest to see what's inside.
Okay, you see inside the chest a folded piece of black cloth. There seems to be containing something inside.
She's like, I got the gold. Yeah, she gets a piece of black cloth or something inside.
I unwrap the cloth.
Yes, inside you see 3 moss agate. 3 gems.
4. I take them.
Okay.
Okay,
they are roughly on the market. They are roughly 10 gold piece each.
Still better than Torik did.
Yeah, you could say that. Anybody else explore?
I don't know about you, Koto, but I'm not a thief.
Yeah, no, I am curious if there's any water in that well.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
I'm raiding the next chest in the middle.
Okay.
And a total surprise
So-
to no one. Lavender.
So the surprise no one, yes. Yes, there is water, Arwen, and the well is actually working, so you can pull it down, collect some water, and pull it up if you wanted to.
Koto, it looks like this works well.
God. Okay.
How sturdy does the rope look? And how far down is the water?
The water, as I said, is around...
Is it the 30 meters,
Is
30
it
feet?
30 feet, yes, 9 meters down.
I'm going to climb in the bucket. Arwen, how strong are you? You look strong. You're pretty strong. Yeah, you think you're strong enough to hold me if I was to get in this bucket and go down? Let's do that.
Good
idea.
How quickly are you in the bucket?
I'm going to climb in the bucket.
Okay, yes, you can hold a little bit. You perked with your feet on the side of the well, just slowly getting him down. You might need some help from Toric potentially if you want to just pull him up again.
I'm not that heavy. It's be like carrying a bag of.
I have 0 strength.
That's okay.
Yes, but yeah, the well it looks like a well, and the water once you reach down, it is normal water.
I'm gonna scoop a handful and take a drink.
Oh,
Yeah, it tastes like water. It should be tasty. So taste of nothing, but it's kind of fresh. Actually, a bit refreshing, but not much else.
Well, who'd have thought?
Better than better than the cauliflower, then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Arwen, you can bring me up.
Yes, you work your way. You work him up out of the things. Lavender, you go for the next chest.
Yes, with eager and like excitement.
And the
Loot boxes.
there is a black leather eye patch in this chest.
an
I
iPad?
pocket it. I pocket
Yes,
it.
I want an
there is-
iPad.
and there is sewn into the eye patch. There is a carnelian, which is a gem.
I
More than
pocket
likely,
it twice.
more than likely replacing the actual eye of the eye patch.
Yeah. Good. Is there
Okay.
anything else? Loot boxes.
So you move to the next one as well.
Yes, please.
No, we're in the well.
Oh, wow. The next one contains an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
It's mine.
It's mine. So we don't have a rogue, but we have a kleptoman here.
I mean, it's good stuff. How much is the hairbrush in my?
It's around 25 gold pieces for the hairbrush.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
Are there any chests left?
Yes, one. The one
Can
straight.
I open it?
Yes, you can. You're still trying to pull up Corto. You are as fast as possibly can be. This room chest contains a silvered short sword. It's not made of silver, but has some form of sort of silver coating on it.
I don't really need it, so I take it, and I go to next to the well, and I'm like, "Does anybody need a sword?"
It's a short sword, so it's.
Does anybody need a short sword?
I'll take it.
Okay,
in
and I'm
case.
throwing it down the well.
No. I'll try to catch it.
Yeah, dexterity, please.
Okay, just straight dex.
Yeah,
Amazing.
or agility if you want. Agility if you want to add something.
Athletics.
That's not agility.
Or acrobatics. There isn't like an agility.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics. Okay, that's way better.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of catch it when it's going down without cutting yourself.
Or falling out of the bucket. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's a bit rough on Arwen and Thoric trying to keep you inside.
Help me get him up instead of throwing freaking swords after him.
We got it. Like, don't fuss about it.
I'm a little bit heavier now, I guess.
Yes. And by the way, you also unveil these sides of the corridor. If you unzoom a little bit, you're gonna be able to see it.
Please zoom out.
That stairs up.
There you go. That one.
I'm so
That's
much
it.
richer. I feel so much better. I got so much stuff. Have an eye patch.
Are you wearing the eye patch?
Not yet. No.
I imagine
It's
that
for
you have it like in your forehead.
Nah.
I can just imagine like we get into like some situations soon, and she just drops everything that she's nicked, and it's like.
He's also carrying a huge teddy bear, right?
No, I left it to the babies.
I thought you
Okay.
picked the doll up.
Okay, so where are you going now next?
I'm gonna. Have we pulled Quarter up successfully?
Yes, court is out. Yes, absolutely.
Alright, okay, cool. Because I don't want to just abandon Arwen to just try and pull him up. We're gonna head to these. I'm gonna head to these stairs up. I think. Oh, were you? Ah. Okay.
So this one is just uncovered, correct?
Yeah.
So you see that on the landing of these stairs, there is a corridor going down this way.
Which way?
Oh my god, I'm done with this labyrinth already.
This is a simple labyrinth.
Well now. I feel like there's gonna be more bedrooms down here.
Down, if you that in this area, the chanting sounds a little bit louder than before.
Oh.
I think it's safe to assume that whoever is chanting are actually alive, judging by the state of their rooms and how, lived in and fresh it is and the resource of water, so they potentially could be alive. The only thing concerning is the human skin pouch that Tori found.
Human skin pouch?
Yeah, we found, whilst you guys were practicing acrobatics and exploring the wells, Torek found a pouch made of human skin.
I left it, don't worry. It's a bad omen to have that with me.
I think it's a little bit too late to, try to avoid superstitions and everything. We are literally...
That's
You
strong going from you, that is.
You took it, didn't you?
Not the pouch, no. Just
No,
just
not
the
you,
content.
Lavender. I'm talking to her.
Oh.
I did not.
Let's not argue with
But
who
look at
stole
this.
what.
But look at this eye patch that I got. Isn't it pretty? And I try it on.
Oh, it's a very pretty eye patch.
Thank you. I can't see half of the things now, but that's all right. At least I look. You'll remember this face.
You look well.
Mm-hmm. I see what you did there.
You look well. Oh my goodness me. Right, so where you embarking?
Down
Down.
to the left. Let's
So-
find the chanters.
Okay, so down there.
It's
Can
not
you
five
please-
candles.
Can you please, all of you, do a perception check?
D20 plus what's my perception?
3.
I'm in a cave.
How much, Lavender?
3.
3.
This much. This
Uh,
many.
Okay.
By the way, I rolled 1.
Mhm. I imagined.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Probably because you're wearing that eye patch.
Without being too much suspicious to you with this particular question, What is your walking order? Who is in front of your group? Who is walking first?
I am the
You are
first one, I guess.
You are the first one.
No, Torik is the first one
No,
because
you were, because I stopped. No, don't try and do
No,
this, no. Because I got to here, and then you carried on down here,
Okay, me first, then it's who?
and then probably me.
I will 100% be at the back.
Yeah, I'll be third, lighting the candles or lighting the torches as we go.
Okay, so yeah.
You are walking first in, and unfortunately for your poor self, you don't realize that
There's a trap.
around this square here, which I'm going to be pinging to you,
There's a trap.
there was some floorboards that were not very stable. So you step in, the floorboards opens, cracks, and you fall down into a pit that is not too much deep, but you take 3 points of damage for the fall itself, which is not too bad. But you also take another 6 points of damage because of the spikes in this pit.
What the fuck?
So you take a total of 9 points of damage for falling into this trap.
You don't look so well any longer.
And you are down in a pit which is like 3 foot, a meter and a half down there. So you didn't take too much damage because the pit is not that deep, but you still got grazed. Yes.
I scream, yell, and like, ow! And I'm like, hey, folks, do something!
How far down is she?
A meter and a half. It's not too deep, but the spikes were at the bottom and just pointing out in a way that she got grazed on her legs, basically.
Can we reach her?
So unfair, though.
Like, yeah, you can reach her.
Ooh.
Let's help the lady up.
Yeah, you can take her up. You can just lift her up almost easily. She's gonna climb as well, helping you.
I don't climb helping. I'm just like hanging there like a rag doll whilst you pull me up. Then I was like, oh, thank you very much. And I dust myself.
Okay. So yeah, you can now jump over this pit, of course. It is not too much of a jump. It's just, it's a bit of an annoyance now.
Lavender, but thank you for finding that for us. That was very kind of you. That's
what I call perception.
Yeah, clearly.
It's a pity you had to get hurt though.
That's the level of that joke is decreasing or increasing.
Sean's sheer look of disappointment right now.
That's the stream, folks. We're gonna say goodnight to Panda.
Exactly. So while you progress into the corridor, you also see another off corridor going to this direction. And once you end up at the end of this corridor here, it turns around with staircase that go more down.
Which way are we going, Lavender?
This is a different level. This is a different level.
Where's the chanting coming from?
That's chanting, exactly. The chanting comes from this side.